calling Wawa. If you are a customer, press 1. If for fast and easy access to your Wawa gift card balance, Wawa credit card information, and much more, please visit wawa.com. To better assist you, our options have changed. Your call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Para Español, oprima el número ocho. For questions about the Wawa Rewards Program or Wawa gift card, press 1. For questions about the Wawa mobile app, press 2. For questions about the Wawa credit card, press 3. If you would like to share a customer service experience with us, press 4. If you are a Wawa... Thank you for holding. All analysts are currently busy. For immediate service, all non-emergency issues can be logged through my call center on my Wawa. For emergency issues, please continue to hold for the next available analyst.
Thank you for calling call center. This is Mike. Can I help you?
Yes, I would like to share my customer experience with Wawa.
Okay. Do you know the store or?
Ewing, New Jersey.
And what happened?
Well, given the corporate culture that I've observed since the store opened, I'm wondering when you guys are planning to add rape rooms to your stores, because I am seeing a pervasive and illegal, a very habitual, misogynistic, degrading atmosphere for women, and have witnessed male associates sexually assaulting female associates no less than 3 times since the store opened a year and a half ago, the most recent of which was last night and was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Okay. And what happened? What happened last night?
Well, there was a gentleman, to use a euphemism, working in the deli, who started singing along with his buddies and humiliating the women working in the deli about some song about how it's a man's world, and then telling one of the female associates they should never let women be in charge of men, but that's okay, honey. You'll never make as much money as I will because I'm a man. That was just the beginning. Then he starts demanding bread from her 5 times. Bitch, I need bread. Bitch, how many times do I have to tell you I need bread? So she tells him to get his own bread. He walks up behind her, puts his hand on her hips, at which point I see her visibly tense up, grinds his crotch into her ass, and then proceeds to lean in and I guess either whispered something in her right ear or licked it from the way she jerked her head away from him. Then she turns around and says, "Please don't touch me." Please, like she has to ask permission. How many times have I asked you not to touch me like that? So obviously this is a pervasive problem. And then he turns around and says, "Bitch, I never touched you. Who'd want to touch you anyway? You're so ugly." At which point his buddies start saying in a very sarcastic tone, "I saw the whole thing. He never touched you," in pretty much that tone of voice, as if to gaslight her and say, "Go ahead and report us. We'll just lie."
So what time did this happen last night?
It was like, I don't know, 8:30, 9:30 p.m. last night. The guy, the ringleader was named Khalil, but there were like 3 or 4 other guys working in the deli, all taking part in this.
Okay.
And As an infrequent customer of this store, this is the third time I've seen something like this happen since the store opened. And I'm pretty sure the girl last night was underage.
Okay. And, all right, did you want to leave me your contact information?
Absolutely not. What, so these guys can show up at my house?
Okay.
These lawless idiots?
Okay, and let me, I just want to make sure I have the correct store. Do you know the address, the actual address of the store?
It's at the corner of like Parkway or Parkland and Scotch Road in Ewing. It's the store that went up summer of, I think, 2017.
The one we have in Ewing is the Sylvia Street.
I'm sorry?
It's the one that I showed in Ewing, New Jersey.
Okay.
It's 1300 Sylvia Street.
I don't know if that's the address. I think it's the only Wawa in Ewing, but the road that comes up to it is Scotch Road, and it's on like Parkland or Upper Ferry Road or something.
Okay.
But I don't think there are any other stores in Ewing, so that must be it.
Okay. Okay, well, I do appreciate you taking the time to provide us with this feedback, so I can go ahead and make sure I send it over to the general manager so he can follow up on this and definitely address the issue at the store level, just to make sure this is not happening in our store.
I thought you were going to verify the story that I told you to make sure you had it down correctly.
I'm sorry?
I thought you said you were going to repeat the story back to me to make sure you got it correctly.
No, I said I'm going to send the information over to the general manager.
Mm-hmm.
So the general manager can go in and address the issue at the store level. And I just need, what was, you said one of the associates that was there, you said his name.
Yeah, he was the guy that sexually assaulted your employee. His name is Khalil, because he said it like 5 times while I was there. I'm Khalil. My name's Khalil. My name's Khalil. He's an African-American short guy with a facial tic.
Okay.
And like I said, this is the third time I've seen this happen. I've only been to the store a few dozen times since it's open. So if I've seen it 3 times, you've got a serious problem. And if this is any indication of your corporate culture, you guys are in big trouble.
So I did get your feedback and your comments. I will forward it to the general manager, and I will make sure that this gets addressed and get to them as well.
Okay, let me tell you what's going to happen if this gets swept under the rug again. I'm going to start going back to that store in 24 hours. If I see any of those yokels working at that Wawa again, or any other Wawa, so you don't just transfer them to another store like you did with Lorenzo, after he sexually assaulted a minor last year, I'm going to start calling every newspaper and every television station in the tri-state area and telling this story. And then I'm going to start calling your board of directors. Then I'm going to start calling women's rights groups. And then I'm going to start talking to lawyers about approaching your female current and previous employees to see about a class action lawsuit about your permittance of this culture of sexual harassment and rape culture. I'm just done with this. This is sick, and your managers obviously know about it, and they're not doing anything about it.
Okay, well, definitely I will go ahead and make sure that I follow up with the store and get them the information you just provided today.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you.